So, we will be starting the draft very shortly. I'll just wait for us to get a few more viewers in here. And it looks like most of the players are here. Okay, so the draft will be getting underway very shortly, and let me show you. This is what the first 8 picks looks like. Okay, so now it is time to start the NCL draft. The first pick in the NCL draft will be going to the New York Yankees. And the New York Yankees are selecting. And the first pick in the NCL draft is... Dun 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 dun. The Dark Lord, also known as Yeg. A very big pick. Jeez. Well, he looked like he was going to be the favourite in my eyes. It was either him or Cat Script. But he does have the first pick. Now, the second pick in the draft will be from Jack. And the pick is in. The second pick in the draft is Peak. Aries Peak, that is right, ladies and gentlemen. Also known as promethazine. Okay, the third pick will be going to the San Francisco Scramblers. So, let me find. There we go. The San Fran Scramblers are picking. He picks with the third pick in the NCL draft. Shotty God is typing. Hayes. He picks Hayes. Oh, that is a very interesting pick. So Hayes going to the San Fran Scramblers. So the fourth pick in the draft going to the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, it looks like Quinn just got online. So... Okay. So that's very interesting. He literally came online right when his pick was about to happen. And Quinn picks Collision. Jeez. So Collision is the 4th pick in the draft. That means CatScript is still in the draft. Alright, now it is Easy's pick with the Houston Texans. So, hang on. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the graphics for the last one. Don't even worry. Well, Houston with the 5th pick. He picks CatScript. There we go. CatScript goes at number 5. He dropped down a little bit from where I was expecting, but he does go in the top 8. Alright, so the 6th pick will be for the Atlanta Takeover. And the Atlanta Takeover are picking. He is just going through. Alright, still picking. He picks Platt with the 6th pick. So the 6th pick in the draft is a very interesting pick. I would not have expected that. So that is the first 6 in the draft so far. The Dark Lord, Peak, Hayes, Collision, CatScript, and Platt. So now double picking. And double picks Drill with the 7th pick in the draft. Alright, now with the 8th pick in the draft, Raider is selected. And with the 9th pick in the draft, it also goes to Chicago because this is a snake draft. So the first round is over, by the way, and the second round has begun. There was a couple surprise picks in the first round in my eyes, which was very interesting. And and he picks Tricks with the 9th pick in the draft. So, geez, why is that dark blue? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It looks like... No, it wasn't Tricks. That's my bad. Pretty sure Jetstream was the next pick. There we go, that's the right colour. Okay, now it is Double's turn. And Double picks Bombo Clat, which I reckon that's a pretty good pick. So he goes 10th in the draft. And now so let me just get this graphic up. So that was the first round for anyone who just joined us. The first pick was the Dark Lord. Raider and then Jet. Okay, so we are up to the 11th pick. I don't know where Nova has gone. Okay, so he has finally figured out that it is a snake draft, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for that. He was AFK, so now he is actually picking. And he picks X-Pain. I don't know if he's... Jeez, this is a very interesting 11th pick. Right now it is Houston's turn. And Houston picks Wreck, which is actually a pretty good pick, I would say. So Wreck drops to 12 after Platt and Payne. And now it is Quinn's turn with the Eagles. So the Eagles with the 13th pick in the draft here. And he picks Phobia to join Pennsylvania in Philadelphia. Yes. So Phobia goes 13. And now And now it is the Scrambler's turn to pick. So this is now the 14th pick in the draft, as the Scramblers are picking. Shotty God just looking at his options and having a little think. In my opinion, I reckon the main teams right now looks like the New York Yankees, LA, and San Francisco, who's picking right now. They all had the top 3 picks, and they all picked very good players. Anyway, Jack B will be teaming up with Peak, as Shotty God is still selecting. He takes Patty V, ladies and gentlemen. So Patty V goes to the San Fran Scramblers. And Jack B takes Tricks. So I didn't even need to go to the graphic there. That was a very quick pick. And now it is Harmony's turn with the 16th pick in the draft and the final pick of the second round. So Harmony selecting right now. So I don't think we should have any more AFK moments where we had like the one with Nova, unless he dips again. I'm not really too sure. But there's been some interesting picks, I can tell you that. Some people that went higher that I would have picked, and some people that dropped down a little bit. Like CatScript went at 5. That was very interesting. Anyway, he's taken a while to pick, jeez. And he picks Gamers. So, Manager Gamers goes in the second round, alright. So, now we are heading into round 3, as you can see, these are the first couple rounds. Yeah, the Dark Lord went number 1 if you're just joining us. So the New York Yankees with the 17th pick. He picks Blizz8 from Clout, you might know him from, also a content creator. That's a decent pick, I would say. So now Jack B has picked Exploration. And now it is the San Francisco Scramblers' turn. I reckon Exploration, that's a pretty good pick to go at around 18. I wouldn't mind that. And Blizz8, I'm surprised Blizz8 didn't go up. Shotty God is picking with the San Fran Scramblers. I just love that name, San Fran Scramblers, you know? It just has such a good ring to it. Yeah. I've finally reached 9k plus pings as well, and Shoddy God has locked in Bubble Axe. Alright, that's not a bad pick. There's some in the top area that have not been picked yet that could drop a fair way. So now it is Philly's pick, and their team so far looks like Phobia, Quinn, and Collision. And they add Spartan to that mix. That is a pretty good team, I'm not gonna lie. Spartan drops to, pretty sure that's pick 20. Yeah, that's pick 20. Now it is Houston's pick. He picked Exploration even though Explo's already gone. So he's going to have to rethink that decision. By the way, the leader of Houston Texans, if anyone wants to know, is Rex Pop Pro. And he picked Trout. He picked Trout? What? Anyway, he picked Trout. Okay. And that is getting clowned upon in the latest chat right now, that pick. A very interesting pick, but regardless, it is now Atlanta's Takeover's pick. And as we know from earlier, this leader is known to, oh, he's here. My god, he just picked someone that's already been picked. Jeez, they're getting absolutely roasted right now. There's some funny stuff here, not gonna lie. Anyway, regardless, Nova will have to re-look over that list and find someone else that has not been picked. Don't know where he went, jeez. And he picks Vibes. Interesting, that's not too bad of a pick, but it's not amazing. Yeah, Vibes would probably beat me 100-0 in a 1v1. Anyway, it is Double's turn to pick now. Double Trouble. Jeez. So now we go to, look at that cute little logo. That's one of my favourites, I reckon. Anyway, Double is typing. And he picks Corn Cob. No, just Cob. He picks Cob. So Cob goes there. And now it is the Chicago Capturers pick with the final pick in the third round. So this is the 24th pick. Just remember, the top 80 will be starters, and then after that we will use this random team generator to split the rest into subs into the 8 different teams. See that website. And he picked X-Own. Interesting. Very interesting. So the 4th round starting now, as it is a snake draft. Chicago will get the pick again. He is typing. So I don't know where War is, but he should be picking. And he picks Swift. Very interesting. Very interesting. You see what I did there? You saw what I did there, didn't you? You did. Alright. Anyway, so Swift has been picked by Mr. War in the 4th round. And now that means it is Double's turn again to pick. With the Phoenix Boilers. I just love that little emote. So Double A Battery Rush is picking for the Phoenix Boilers. Let's have a look through the Phoenix Boilers colour line. Oh no, he's typing now. Forget about that. Anyway, this he picked Drill, and then Bomboclat, and then Cobb. So that's a pretty decent team if you add on himself. And now who is he going to pick as his 4th starter? Phoenix Double is typing. And he takes Rough. That's right, Rough. Rough. We go with the Phoenix Boilers. And now it is the Atlanta Takeover's turn to pick. And Nova takes Deadshot with his 4th round pick. So, Atlanta building a very interesting team. I wonder if there's a strategy behind it or whether it's just random. I reckon Deadshot's not too bad of a pick. So now Houston's turn to pick their 4th round selection. Houston is typing. Houston, we do not have a problem. And did he just pick bait? Well, that is interesting. As bait, also known as Where is Ben, goes in the 4th round. The 4th round. I was wondering if it would make the top 10 rounds. Okay, now the Eagles. So let's get that Eagles graphic up real quick. Look at that logo. I don't actually like the logo as much as others. Anyway, we need Ed Quinn to take his pick for the Philly Eagles. Quinn is typing. Quinn is not typing anymore. Interesting. And he chooses Ben. So both Bens go in a row. And now it is San Francisco's. Jeez, I said that wrong. San Francisco's pick with the @ShottyGold ping. And Fear has been picked by Shotty God with round 4, pick 6. So now it is the LA Kings' turn. Alright, let me have a look at the channel pins. Alright, the LA Kings select based on projections because he had to go. They pick Casel. Goes with in the 4th round, a bit lower than I would have expected, but he goes. Now it is Harmony's turn with the final pick in round 4 for the New York Yankees, and he picks N1. Interesting pick there. So N1 goes in the first 4 rounds. And now round 5. He will have to pick again. Look at that logo though. That's pretty nice. Anyway, the New York Yankees just have to build off that foundation of the Dark Lord and Gamers with Blizz 8 as well, but he left, I'm pretty sure, which is unfortunate after getting picked at 17. So Harmony is picking. Let me just check. the recording time. 37 minutes. That's not too bad. Anyway, Harmony picking with the start of the 5th round. He says. I'm getting a bit impatient here. Anyway, guys, if you're not picked by the end of the 10th round, you will be placed onto a team anyway, just based on randomness. And if you make game times, you should be able to play games, and the games will be pretty fun, King of the Coop based. But these are picking the starters for the teams in this draft. The first draft, and hopefully of many, as Hephaestus is picked. Yes, I love saying that name. He just picked a very nice name with Hephaestus. And now the next pick in the draft, I will pick in place of Jack B. Pick Cardboard. So Cardboard in the 5th round with Hephaestus so far. And now it is time for the San Fran Scramblers to pick. And yes, you have to say it like that. You can't say San Francisco. You have to say San Fran. So, Shotty God always takes a while to picks very strategically. Anyway, the pick is in. And with the 35th pick in the draft. Shotty God picks. Dun, dun, dun. Just waiting for him to type it in, to be honest. I'm gonna play some very nice waiting music while the selection comes in. And he picks Pluto Vert. Not a bad pick, I would say. That's a pretty good pick to add to the San Francisco Scramblers. So now it is Philly's pick with the 36th pick in the draft. Let me get my math straight. So Pluto goes 35, Cardboard goes 34. And now the Philadelphia Eagles are picking for number 36. So Quinn is picking with the 36th pick in the draft. And if I'm wrong with my maths, then that is very sad. Alright, Quinn's selecting right now. He's typing. Who's it gonna be? He's just... Jeez, it's taking a while. Anyway, that was the round 4 picks. This was the round 5 picks. This was the round 3 picks. And let's have a look at the teams so far. So the New York Yankees so far. The Dark Lord. Gamers. Blizz 8. Case N1. And Hephaestus. So that's a decent lineup so far. I'll go through. And Stitch is picked. Stitch, is that? Yes, Stitch is picked. I just had to scroll the hell of the way down. Wow, why am I round 9? Jeez. What am I doing? Alright, there we go. Stitch is picked. Now it is Easy's turn to pick. As Stitch goes in the 5th round. Houston is... What's the line? Houston, we have a problem. And News is picking. Very nice stuff. So News goes in the 5th round. And now it is Supernova's turn to pick. With the Atlanta Takeover. They look like some... The logo looks like some Russian guy with a mustache. Alright, and Nova selects Bolts with the 38th pick. And now it is finally Double's turn to pick again, as we will have the next 4 picks being Phoenix and Chicago. And now we get to see this cute fire emoji again. Look at that. He looks a bit angry though. He looks like that guy from Inside Out. Double picks Shroom Wizard. That's right, Shroom Wizard. So Shroom Wizard goes in the 5th round. Looks like War is currently idle. So I might have to fill in for him for the next couple rounds. So the next pick, let me just have a look at the projections. The next pick is going to be Laggycorn. So Laggycorn goes in the 5th round, and the Chicago Captures to start the 6th round as well. And the next pick is going to be Teabag Yay. Now I have to do this every time, I have to change it to orange. Anyway. Yay goes in the 6th round. Now it is Phoenix's turn again. You know what this means. Woo! Cute fire emoji. Let's go. Let's get this. The 6th round. We're past halfway now in the draft. And it's been about 50 minutes. A bit longer than I was expecting. But everything always takes longer than you expect. Because people decide to go AFK before they pick. Anyway, need Double to come in with the pick here. So let's have a look at Phoenix's team right now. They started off with Drill in the first round, and then selected Bombo Clat, and then selected Cobb, and then selected Ruff, so that's a good start. Then Shroom Wizard, that was an interesting pick. Anyway, he would just need a sec to take his pick. Quote, give me a sec. And now let's have a look at Los Angeles right now. They start off with Jack B as a leader, so that's a big, this is not going to go down well. Anyway, he has Peak, he has Tricks, he has Explo, he has K-Sol, and Cardboard. And French Fry goes in round 6. Alright, so it is Atlantis' turn to pick. Alright, Nova is picking. Right. He always takes ages to pick, I'm not gonna lie. Jeez. Pick. This is like me in Valorant lobbies, you know? You know when you're in a Valorant lobby and there's one guy that waits until there's 0 seconds left to pick and you're just shouting pick in chat. Very good stuff. Anyway, 50 minutes into the stream right now. So he's currently typing, that's a good sign. He invited someone after the draft started. Thought he could pick him. Alright, that's very interesting. I haven't seen that yet. Alright, he's thinking. It was funny because jeez, he's taking a while to pick. Just look at the list, my god. My god. Anyway, while he's thinking, let's have a look at his team. So we've got Nova, we've got Plat, X-Pain, Vibes, Deadshot. And Pizzo just got picked. So Pizzo goes. Pizzo. Alright. Pizzo in the 6th round, and now it is Houston's pick. This is actually one of my favourite logos out of them, to be fair. I love the fonts. And easy picks, Unlucky 7, who is a very lucky 7 today. But he did not go in round 7. Unlucky 7 went in round 6, which could be interpreted as Unlucky 7. Or is it Unlucky 6? Anyway. Moving on. Let's get corny bags to pick. Yes, I did say corny bags. Jeez, he's respond. And he picks Paradox, I'm pretty sure that is. He said para, so... And now it is the Scrambler's pick. I wonder what happens when you reach 10,000 plus pings on Discord. I'm about to find out. I think I'm at 9,000 something. Anyway, where's that shoddy? So, Shotty God thinking about his selection for the 6th round. And he picks Lens. Lens, that's right. Lens. So Lens in the 6th round, that's a pretty nice name. And now the King's pick. Is Dave G. So the final pick in round 6. Harmony thinking. Oh yeah, this is where we go onto this screen, isn't it? Took me a while to make these slides, to be honest. I had to copy and paste, add all the logos. Changing the background took so long. No, it took like 2 seconds. Ziff. And the pick is Master Lemon. No, Master Ziff or something. Alright, now up. Now the 7th round has begun, so 4 more rounds to go. If you haven't been picked yet, you could be picked in the next 4 rounds as a clutch last pick. And now for LA, the pick is Tree. And no, it's not tree like TREE. It is tree like TRI. So Tree goes in the 7th round. And now it is Shoddy God's turn to pick with the San Fran Scramblers. This is now up to... That was the 50th pick with Tree. Now this is pick 51. Shotty God selecting. And he takes... And this is part of a song, ladies and gentlemen. Can you guess it? I'm pretty sure it goes like, KK, do you love me? And then in the second part goes like, Riri, do you love me? But I'm not too sure. Anyway, regardless, it is now Quinn's turn to pick. So the 7th round pick for the Eagles. It'll just be 1 minute. So let's have a look at the San Francisco Scramblers. We've got Shotty God, who's a high level player, as the captain. Hayes, Patty V, Bubble X, Fear, Pluto Vert, Lens, Riri, and the Eagles have picked Booger with their round 7 pick. So God X Booger goes, and now it is Easy's turn to pick, as we now get to go to this beautiful logo. Well, Zanoob picks Zanoob. Very funny. Very funny. Zanoob thinking about who he will pick. And he picks Tremaine in the 7th round. So Tremaine goes to Houston. So Mod Tremaine, that is, in Shell League. He's a pretty good mod and a nice guy, so I'm happy he got drafted. He's a good player, I'm pretty sure. Plays for Sigma. That's right, Sigma. It's like one of those, what are they called? Just, I don't even know, but some American thing. Some American thing. Shooter has not been picked yet as well, so I wouldn't be surprised if he goes sometime soon. Anyway, where is Mr. Supernova at? Right, Supernova picking, and while he's picking, let's have a look at the last few picks. So Tremaine went to the Texans, Booger went to Philly, and Riri to San Fran. Looks like I accidentally right clicked. Tree went to LA, and Coyote to... I'm surprised Coyote went so low. I'm not really sure, I haven't seen him play, but he looks like he would be a good player by his profile pic. You know when you see that anime profile pic with the nitro, and Agent Atom Agent Adam Goodman goes to, in the 7th round, to the Atlanta Takeover. So now 2 more picks in the 7th round, and then there will be just the 3 rounds left. So we're getting into the last 25 or so, and still a few very good players that have not been picked as well, like Monkey ILY did very good in the combine. Shooter's a good player that hasn't been picked yet. If you have a look at the list, there's a fair few Anyway, where is Mr. Double A Battery Rush at? So he picked Casel, but he's already been picked. So he will have to try again. Anyway, let's have a look at the Phoenix team. I'm pretty sure we did a fair way back. Yes, we have Drill. Who haven't we looked at yet? Oh, Houston. That's going to be an interesting one. So they've got CatScript and Zanoob. And they've also got Wreck. Jeez, CatScript and Wreck. And Trout. That was an interesting pick there. Bait as well. With News and Unlucky 7. And Tremaine just recently. As, oh yes, we get to see this fire emoji again because Phoenix is picking. And Double was typing, but now he's not anymore. He's typing again. There we go. Who's he gonna pick? Hopefully it's not someone else that's already been picked. I wonder why the fire is like bursting fire out of his gun. Like, why couldn't he just like breathe on them, you know? Because his fire wouldn't. Can't he just like run up to them? Or is he trying to like long range them? I don't even know. It looks like he's literally standing on Phoenix. Anyway, the next pick in the draft is Shooter, who goes to Phoenix, picked by Double. And War picks very quickly. He takes Trident. And now we are into the 8th round. So Trident gone now. I was surprised that he went so low, to be honest. Anyway, the next pick in the draft is going to be Monkey. That's right, Monkey. Goes to Chicago. Oh, yeah, I gotta make this orange, don't I? Sure do. Anyway, so Double will have the next pick in the 8th round, as this is pick number 58 now. And out of 80, he is typing. Alright, looks like Theodore has been picked. I don't even know who this is, to be honest. But, Theodore Sizer NFT. Okay. Alright, well, Atlanta's picking, so I may as well go to this graphic. So he's still thinking of who to pick, and while he does that, let's see how long this stream has been going for. Over 1 hour now. Let's go. Good stuff. Anyway, we're into the 8th round. So, I don't even know who Theodore Sizer NFT is. But, he's still picking. Anyway, after this we'll have a look at, what haven't we had a look at? We'll have a look at Chicago. I'm pretty sure we might have had a look at them, but, Right, so the pick is Sauce. So Sauce goes in the 8th round. And there's still a couple rounds to go, so if you think you did well in the combine, you have a good chance of being picked in these next couple rounds. There's not too many spots left, but it does not matter. You could be in one of them. Just waiting on Zednoob to get in here. Jeez. Everyone's going AFK, my god. And he picks Ex-Gladiator. I wonder what Harmony will say about that one. Anyway, Gladiator taken. And now it is Quinny McSins to pick. So, Philadelphia are picking right now. Let's go to the egg logo thing. Alright, so their pick is Kentucky. Alright, now it is the Scrambler's turn to pick. There is now 19 more picks to be made. So, the San Fran Scramblers are picking. Yes, the San Fran Scramblers. And he picks Hoodie. So Hoodie goes in the 8th round, a bit lower than I would have expected. And now the LA Kings to select. And the LA Kings select Serpent. So the final pick in the 8th round goes to Harmony. So now let's get that New York Yankees graphic up. The New York Yankees are picking with the, what are we up to, 50? No. 65th pick in the draft. Alright, so Harmony is taking a while. He's just having a little conversation with Shotty God. He picks Clippy. Clippy is the last pick in the 8th round. And he will also have the first pick in the 9th round. Anyway, now we're getting to the stage where everyone that they're picking has already been picked and no one can be bothered looking at the Season 1 Draft 1 channels. He picks Juventus. I know it's not Juventus. No, it is not Juventus. Oh my god. Jeez, that is very confusing. I was about to say it's not Juventus because it's like not the team Juventus, but it is not Juventus. Wait, no, that's what I. Yeah, don't even worry. Don't even worry about me. I've got some issues of my own. All right, now it's the. I was about to say the Lakers' turn, but no, it is the LA Kings' turn to pick. And the LA Kings select Ninja Kai. So Ninja Kai goes in round 9. Right now it is the San Fran Scramblers pick again. And there is 14 picks left in the draft. So if you haven't been picked yet, it's getting a bit on the wire now. It's right on the wire. So the 9th round. So the last pick in the draft that happened was Ninja Kai. Oh, so Shotty God picking in the 9th round now. We're getting near the end. I just wrote Clippy to the New York Yankees. That's funny. And Shotty God picks. Dun 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 dun. What am I doing? I don't even know. This is pick number 67 in the draft now. And remember, the top 80 will be in the draft, and then the rest will be substitutes for the teams. Anyway, Shotty God picks Omen. No, not the Valorant Omen. The Shell Shockers Omen. Now it is Quinn's turn with the Villa Eagles. And he picks Fate. And Zednoob picks King. And now it is Nova's turn. So hopefully we can get through the last couple rounds a bit quicker. The next pick in the draft is going to be... Actually, no. He's not picking it. So, Atlanta picking now. Hang on. Who haven't we gone through? I'll go through the Chicago Capturers current team. We've got Raider with War. That's going to be a very nasty combo. And Jetstream as well. With X-Own, good player. Swift, another good player. Laggy Corner, another good player. Yay, another good player. This is Trident, another good player. Monkey, another good player. And, gee, that's 8 very good players. They're going to be dangerous, I reckon. The Chicago. There's one team, I reckon. Atlanta's probably dropped off a little bit. But most teams are looking pretty even, I reckon. Alright. So it looks like the pick is in. And no, we're in round 9, aren't we? Yep, we're in round 9. And the pick is going to be Mr. Gunslinger. And now Phoenix will pick. Phoenix will pick KJ. And now it is at War's turn to pick. So KJ goes in the 9th round with Gunslinger. And Chicago will have the final pick of the 9th round. If he's here, that is. Looks like he's idle. So, the next pick in the draft is going to be OLZ to go to the Chicago Capturers. And looks like Philadelphia's not too happy with that one. I'm pretty sure they wanted OLZ. Anyway, the next pick after OLZ is going to be it's not T Gamer, it is just T but in fancy form. So that is what it looks like so far. And now the Phoenix Boilers pick is going to be Tobias 21. And now the next pick for Atlanta, typing, is going to be Cargo. Jeez, I don't even know what I'm doing now. Stuffed up something. Whoa, what happened there? What happened there? At least there we go, that's better. My god. Alright, so it is now Cargo, no, I just picked Cargo. It is now Houston's pick. Zed Noob, which is also Easy, which is also Pop Pro, which is also Bandit. It looks like I'm gonna have to pick for Easy because he's gone AFK as well. Do 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 do. Right, looks like he's back, so he will be picking. Just remember, there's some players like a Mexican conductor that have yet to be picked. So some very good players yet to go, and also a couple of guys from the draft combine could be snagging some of these last 5 positions. So there's 5 more spots remaining. That's right, 5 more spots. And Cubics has been picked by Houston. Cubics goes in the 76th pick of the draft. So clutched up from there. I reckon that was a bit from the combine. One of the combine players getting picked. And Quinn picks Smexy Amexy, aka Ambush. So now it is Shoddy God's turn to pick. And he picks Conductor. So Conductor sneaks into a starting position. And now it is up to the LA Kings, who pick with the 79th pick in the draft. The LA Kings select Roanoke. And now it is down to the final pick in the draft. And Osmosis Jones goes at number 80. The final pick in the draft is Ozzo from, I remember, he was from the combine. So that is what it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, for the starters. And that will be the end of the stream. GG's everyone. Let's have a look at all the teams before we go. So let's have a look at the New York... Oh, I accidentally wrote Yankees. Jeez, I'm dumb. It's the Yokies, by the way. Anyway, they have Harmony as the team leader. Yeg. Gamers. Blizz 8. N1, which I think they thought was Knicks. Hefe Estes. Master Ziff. Coyote Slicer. Clippy, Not Juventus, and Osmosis Jones. And the LA Kings, team leader Jack B, have Peak, Tricks, Exploration, K-Soul, jeez, the voice crack, Cardboard, Dave G, Tree, Serpent, Ninja Kai, and Roanoke. And the San Fran Scramblers, led by Shoddy God, have Hayes, Paddy V, Bubble Axe, Fear, Pluto Vert, Lens, Riri, Hoodie, Omen, and Conductor. And the Eagles have, led by Quinn, have Collision, Phobia, Spartan, Ben, Stitch, Paradox, Booger, Ken Type, Fate, and Smexy Amexy. And the Texans, led by team leader Easy, has Catscript, Wreck, Trout, who went in the third round, Where is Ben, also known as Bait, News, Unlucky 7, Tremaine, Gladiator, King, and Cubics. And the Atlanta Takeover, led by Nova, have Platt, Pain, Vibes, Deadshot, Bolt, Pizzo, Agent Adam, Source, Gunslinger, and Cargo. Just remember, guys, just because if you didn't get picked in the top 80, you're still going to be on a team. You're just going to be a substitute for the team. It doesn't matter too much. If you make the game, you have a high chance of playing. So don't be too down if you didn't make a top 80. Because that's like top 80 shell players, apart from like 10 or 20 that didn't want to join. And so now I'm up to Phoenix, right? So led by Double, they have Drill, Bomberclat, Cobb, Ruff, Shroom Wizard, French Fry, Shooter, Theodore, Sizer NFT, sounds a bit sus, KJ, and Tobias. And finally, the Chicago Capturers, led by War, have Raider, Jet, X-Own, Swift, Laggycorn, Yay, Trident, Monkey, Ols, and T. And those are the 8 teams, ladies and gentlemen, and their teams. That took about an hour and a half or so. Yeah, an hour and 30. Anyway, that would be